Hello, everybody. How are we doing, people? So Trump is practically saying no to green card in America. And again, I want to discuss with us the baby mamas in America. They are on Trump's neck. They are very angry with him. I'll tell you why. I mean Americans, though, not foreigners, not African, not Chinese, not Americans. These his own citizens, baby mamas. But in another twist, the baby daddies, they are happy. I'll tell you why. So I saw an immigration document for the new guidelines to getting green card. I mentioned a few days ago here that I met some Chinese people, and then the lady said they asked for green card in order to get driver's license, which is not possible. So, and even people that has driver's license now, by the time it expires, that they will now have to renew. That means they'll be asking for green card, which is practically not possible. So the new guidelines now in Nigeria, let me tell us it, because this is what, even for my Nigerian people in Nigeria now, rather than just coming to the embassy, US embassy, to have one interview, and then if they grant your visa, they say pick it up in 2 days. The processing is 2 days. They will now schedule you for another interview, second round, of which they might now begin to ask for some other documents. So I saw this document, and the guidelines are like, no, it's not just. Now, if you have ever gotten some form of aid, help from government, they call it public charge guidelines, public charge rules, that you will not be eligible for green card. If you have gotten what we call food stamp, you've been on Medicaid, and other financial assistance from government. And that is what immigrants first get in America. You know, they don't have, we all went through those process. They don't have, big income. So these are palliatives. Okay, let me call it like that. These are palliatives, policies that government puts in place in order to alleviate, the stress of immigrants. Now, Trump is saying that if you've ever taken that Medicaid, that's free insurance, free health insurance, you will not be eligible for green card. What is that? And then that if you now apply for green card, you will be required to have a health insurance, which is very expensive. So how do an immigrant who is still finding his or her feet begin to have health insurance in America? Health insurance, I'm like, okay. And then marriage, a lot of time people do marriage in order to get, green card. But now you have to prove arranging. It's an open secret, right? Now you have the marriage has to be real, because you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt that you are married to this person. That is not as if this is something you people are arranging in order to get paper. Those days are gone, and who knows what they will ask for. And again, I personally got my green card without going to US CIS for interview. Yes, during Biden, glory be to God. But now you have to do physical interview. You have to be interviewed, and only God knows what they will ask for. So This man is just tightening the news around this acquisition of green card in America, which for me, what Trump is saying is that no green card for anybody, because and again, there's another one, that the applicants must have made 125% above public guideline. That means, let me put it in plain language, your income must be, reasonable. Which income now? When we when we came to this country, I personally, let me talk about me. I did jobs like food delivery. Those who know me know. Babysitting, Uber. That was why I was. Those are the things. Alteration. I had Adela Fayem said one day that she did clothes alteration, when you adjustment of when you adjust clothes for people. Yeah, those are the things people do. That was why I was very pissed off with this Nigerian actor Benjamin Joseph. He appeared on AY Live, AY show, Ayo Marco, right? And is it AY? No, not AY. Teju Babyface, yes, not AY. Teju Babyface. He appeared on his show and he was like, I came to the US. I mentioned in the video, he came to the US and they gave him key and he said what? And they said Uber. I was like, what is this guy talking about? For you to drive Uber in, you see, when you are talking in a public domain, on TV, I mean, YouTube is like TV now, right? You must understand that there's some people that know what's up. Some people that know what's up are listening. You don't get to US and begin to drive Uber, no. So I did a video, I addressed it. I said, look, is it that, I mean, not it that, maybe you are using somebody's paper to do that, because Uber, for instance, I just told you I drove Uber. Uber, for instance, you must have, their regulation, their rule is this: you must have been on US road for 1 year, meaning your driver's license will have been a year old in America before you can drive Uber. They will do your background check with your social security or tax ID, which they get to do through your driver's license, because you cannot get driver's license without social security and tax ID. So driver's license, they call it photo ID in America. So if you are applying for a job, that's what they will ask for. The moment they put the information on it on their system, everything about you comes out. So somebody, and they just say, take, and they say what? They say Uber. What? I was pissed off. Like, what? Uber look better to feed a lot like Garaga. Yeah? Something that people do full time. Like, you will see men suited up as if they are going to, you would think they are bank managers in Nigeria. Yeah. So, so now, if somebody doesn't have driver's license to do all these jobs I mentioned, like I mentioned a few days ago in my video, and then begin to look for how to process, how to file for green card, how do you now get the green card? So Trump is saying no more green card. That's just the message. Now to baby mamas. Today is Friday, right? He wrote a tweet on Wednesday. There's a system in America that if you have a child for a man and you guys are no longer together, the man will be paying what they call the system they call child support. Every month there is a particular amount of money the man will be dropping for the upkeep of that child. So a lot of their ladies here, that's why you will see, and you will see them have children for 3-4 men. One person, we have children for 2-3-4 men. She's expecting checks at the end of the month. Yeah. So some of them, they don't work at all. That was part of the thing Trump was on in his first term. It was, they will be at home watching, they will say they are watching their show. They will be watching shows, sitcoms on TV, and they'll be eating there and just be getting fat like papa. Trump was saying that look, you can't be giving people taxpayers money, people that are working, they are paying tax, just giving it to some people. So they will just be there, and then government will be giving them food stamp. It's another system of, you know, alleviating people's stress, like I mentioned earlier. Now this is it. Food stamp is a money that is given, that is paid every month into a debit card, just like your ATM card, and then is that card you will use, you will take to store to buy food. It's for food and drinks. They don't accept it in clothing stores and other luxury items. It's just for food and drinks for your children. Yeah. So the amount of money that will be given, that will be paid into that, I mean, they just credit their account. You don't have to go there. You don't have to, you know, you just enter your account. You know. So the amount of money that will be given depend on the number of children you have. You know, specific amount per child. So that's what they live on. You know, they don't have family that they give money like us and all of that. Now, so they are good. So Trump is, and if a man doesn't pay, I've seen people that has been sent to jail because they don't pay child support. Those ladies will take them to court and all of that and all of that. There are some judges that will rule that the money should be deducted from the guy's payment from the source. That's from his job. So they will deduct it from his, you know, like payee. They just pull it out from his from his payment before they give him the rest. Yeah. So Trump now is saying that system. Now, if they now, because we file tax every year, it's compulsory. People go to jail for not filing tax. Those ladies will still file the money they receive from those men as their expenses. And when you file tax, if government see that the tax you paid was too much during the year, they will give you what we call tax return. They will return some money back to you. In fact, people look forward to tax return. This is tax season again. You know, some people will buy car with their tax return, and it's your money, but it's like you are just putting it there, you know, in excess. All right. So they say that, see that it's in excess, they give you back. If they see that you don't pay enough tax, you will be owing the government. Now, when you want to file your tax, you will put up your income, your expenses, and all of that. So proud to Trump Wednesday tweet now, those women will now claim that the money, the child support were their expenses. So Trump now is saying that no, that it is the person that paid the child support that should claim those expenses when filing his own tax, which for me that's reasonable. Yeah, at least it's the one that money left his purse, right? Now, and that child support will be based on your income, because before now they don't consider that the person's income. I mean, they will just say pay this amount of money, and so a lot of time these men, they are, you know, working, you know, to make this to be able to get this payment done. So Trump is now saying that look, the money will be based, the money you pay will be based on your income. Hey, come and look at the TikTok and everything on Wednesday. They are like, is it crazy? Is it out of his mind? No, girl, it's not out of his mind. you will see an 80-year-old woman in America talking to her friend on the phone and be like, girl. So calling themselves girl is not a big deal. So Trump, and the men were happy. You see, this is one of this reason why they don't stay in relationship like that. So any little thing, they are off. Now I can't take this shit. They are off because they will get free money, child support at the end of the month. So they don't really want to work out their marriage. They don't want to work out relationship. Just get pregnant here and there, have child for this one, have two for this one, have one for this. I've seen a 47-year-old American that has 7 children. 7 for 5 men. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me now? So Trump is saying no more. So the men, they are like, good Trump, where have you been? Even black Americans that didn't vote for him, where have you been? But baby mamas, they're angry with him. So what are we saying? There is a saying in Yoruba that bagunyan sínú ewé, bá ṣe ọbẹ̀ sínú èpo ẹ̀pà, ẹni tá yó ayó. If we pound yam like this, let me just say it like this, right? Let me just explain it to you. If the pounded yam is as big as this, and the soup is in one small, the shell of a granite, that's what ekwepa is. The person that will belly full. So don't, if you are in, or people will still come to America, trust me. If you are in or out of America as we speak, somebody said green card and passport, American passport, that's which one is better. I began to laugh. You know, it is after you get green card, later you become citizen, that you have the passport, the blue passport. Okay. Now, like I was saying, either you are in or out, if God destined you to be here in this country, you will. Definitely. I told you I'm going to be sharing my personal life experiences at a later date, people. My journey here and everything, you will know at a later, very soon. So if God is in it, don't worry. Okay. What I can say is that no matter what anybody say, this is a land, America is a land of opportunity. America is a good place to be. Yes, it's unfortunate what is happening, and it's affecting a lot of things. I just saw a video on Instagram a while ago. A whole work area was empty. You know, warehouse was empty. Nobody was there working. So I don't know how this will play out. I don't know how this man want to do all this. If it were, I was telling someone a while ago, if it is criminal, a white lady that we spoke a while ago, we're talking about, she was like, what is all this mess? I said, if it was criminals that this man is taking out of America, fine. Yeah, if it was criminals, why not? You know, because in New York, in Boston, I saw a report on Fox News. You know, those that have rape cases, that, you know, that are pointed gun at people and all of that, that are burgle people's houses and all of that, taking the, yeah, that's okay. But if people don't have any criminal record, why don't you just do their adjustment of status and let them be, and let them then control your border? We're not saying just leave the border open like that. Then do border control and all of that. I think that's what should be done. All right, people, let me allow you to run. I'm going to talk to you again very soon. Please pray for your people here. Check up on them. At least ask them, what is your immigration status? I hope Trump is not affecting. All right, people, I'll talk to you again soon. I love you. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.